lagi. Tsaka mula kau dapat kami ulabi. Muro kaya kapag hindi tuluma.
You know what's so weird?
What?
I have never met anyone whose tongue actually wriggles like a lizard, quite like you.
All right.
Like when you laugh, it's not just your uvula that's moving, your tongue is moving like your uvula.
Do you know why? They did a scientific study.
Just on you because you're the only one who has it.
No, on laughter.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to be real. It was John Hopkins did the research, and they say that people that have vibrating tongues when they're laughing tend to be the best people.
How come you don't vibrate that tongue on this pussy though?
Hello, welcome to another episode of TigerBelly. I'll tell you that right now.
Tell her.
Hi.
You're wasting
welcome.
such
Aloha.
a talent.
I know.
Wait, if you guys have video or close-up video of Bobby's vibrating tongue, please send them.
Okay,
He knows what
here
he
we go.
has. Send it to him.
Yeah,
Or me.
I have a vibrating tongue when I laugh.
See? It's
I did
moving.
It did it again.
Yeah.
You know what? I should close my mouth.
How
when I
fast
laugh.
is it?
You guys never see it?
Oh, I'm never that
Let me see if I can laugh with my
Okay, go.
mouth closed.
No, do it with your mouth open. No.
He's like, hey, laugh again?
Welcome, George. Are you good?
Yeah.
Khalyla, I love you. Welcome, Gilly.
Hello.
I want to talk about some things in life. Something happened in the last couple of weeks, some information that's out in the universe that has opened my mind up. And at first I was excited about it, but then I changed my point of view about it. And I'm going to tell you what it is. Ji Young. Do you know what that is? You know what the Muppets are? Sesame Street?
Yeah.
I know enough.
They created their first.
Oh, I saw in the news.
Then how come
yeah.
you didn't?
I just didn't know his name was Ji Young.
It's a woman.
So female.
Oh, I didn't know her name was Ji Young.
It's a young Asian Muppet. Is it a Muppet, right? That's what they call them?
Yeah.
I thought because Aquafina posted.
Yeah, it's called Ji Young, and I don't like it. I'll tell you why. Because puppeteers are these old white dudes.
Oh, God.
Just hear me out.
We watched a documentary.
I know, and I don't want
His
his.
name.
You see these old white dudes with their hands inside a young female. What is this? Woody Allen's house? Now, I brought that whole thing up so I could tell that one joke.
I have a question.
And
That's it?
now I'm trying to think in my head.
We're done.
Yeah. I mean, when this news came out, you know who got hard? Mitch McConnell. I mean, he
Oh,
was.
God.
I might as well get a new one. They're making new ones. No, but I don't like.
I have a question.
Why?
My follow-up question to that is like, would the person holding the puppet have to be Asian? How does it work anyways? Are they still puppeteers behind these?
You think it's animatronic?
Are there strings and sticks that hold them up these days?
I'm not much of a puppeteer, but I'm pretty sure in this situation,
It's human.
there is a hand in the fucking puppet.
Are they in the credits?
Probably.
I've never. You know
Because
what?
we watched
I watch
the documentary.
I watch Sesame Street all the time, and I never wait for the end credits. Is that interesting? Like I've always wanted to know what the prop guy was like. You know what I mean?
Wait, what's that famous puppeteer who's the black man
Who does Elmo?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the best. What's his name?
Let me see.
He's the greatest of all time to do it.
Elmo puppeteer is Kevin Clash.
Yeah, Kevin
Kevin
Clash,
Clash.
legend.
Amazing documentary.
There's a documentary about Kevin Clash.
We cried.
I love that dude.
So my question is, we don't know who's puppeteering the Asian American Muppet or Ji Young.
Well, I'm about to make a call to Sesame Street after this podcast and go make sure it's either. You mean I'd love to see an Asian puppeteer? That wouldn't make me feel uncomfortable. If Kevin Clash wanted to do it, would you be cool with that?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
I would
With
be
his
fine if you did
big-ass
it.
fucking hands inside that little Asian Muppet. Big ass, thick ass, fucking
He's workshopping.
girthy hands.
He's workshopping.
I'm
Let him
workshopping.
go. Let him go.
I'm just workshopping a bit, babe.
Your
Come on,
hands
don't get
would
so
be
angry.
too small to be a puppeteer. You'd have to
Very.
use your green foot.
All right, no, it's like her slams as of late. It's either foot or my fatness. Foot and fatness.
There's only
Great
one
podcast.
time that I
It's a
called
great-
you fat.
When?
There's this one picture of you in Mexico.
Oh,
And
man.
I was like, fuck.
Oh, you mean the photo that when I just arrived there, I was just sitting on a chair and I was leaning back and my belly was out and I was exposing my belly so that you could create laughter in the room. It wasn't really that fat.
I don't know. I just think you're eating like shit. But we can go
Do you really do?
What were your last?
Yeah.
What were your last 3 meals?
Healthy today.
Name them.
Healthy was today. Today.
Oh, like healthy the meal.
Healthy was today.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you have for brekkie?
I didn't have anything, which is a good thing.
Healthy.
Intermittent fasting.
Yeah, your body's resetting, right? And today I was driving down the street, and I go, didn't Oprah? I'm a big Oprah fan, by the way. I love her leadership.
Okay.
I think she has great leadership. Oprah highly recommended this hamburger store called The Counter.
Oh my god, the counter's been
like,
around
the franchise? Or
forever.
like-
The franchise.
But Oprah likes it.
You're so full of shit, Bobby.
I went to the
You're
counter.
trolling us, man.
I went to the counter.
You're an idiot.
You don't think I went to the counter today?
I know. I'm sure you did. I'm glad it wasn't fucking Fuddruckers.
Yeah, I went. I got
Nothing wrong with that.
a hamburger and fries and onion rings. What?
Hamburger, fries, onion rings.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I had today.
Super healthy. What else?
There were. Oh, I have avocado in there. That's healthy.
Boom, healthy fats.
Oh, yeah. There's some acids in there, right? That'll help me.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Right. What did I have last night? What happened last night?
Went
Oh, I ate with
bowling.
Gene.
What'd you guys do?
Did I eat it with Gene yesterday?
No, that was the night before.
What's going on?
You know what? I'll tell you what you ate last night.
What?
Well, I can maybe deduce what you had last night. There was like 13 different types of pastries strewn across
That's
the
right.
kitchen counter.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa,
Let's,
what?
And then there was peanut butter out, there was jelly out, there was butter out, there
Yep.
were nuts out.
that was me,
there-
baby.
Party.
Do you know why?
Why?
I saw whenever I see the Great British Bake Off, which is Friday night, I go into I'll just go to any bakery and I'll just buy bakery stuff and I'll go crazy. I think that's the greatest show ever made. I love this season. It's so good.
I haven't watched this season
Yeah.
yet.
Indians are so good.
There's always
Why are Indians so good at fucking bread?
Have they won?
One guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Is my energy low?
no. I think
No.
mine is.
Should we start over?
No, let's keep going.
I feel like the energy's low.
Can we try another like sound effect intro?
It's just weird. I was like bracing myself for what you'd say after you said Indian.
Her whole body, when you said it, why are Indians so good at making
Like-
bread? Her body went,
Why? Why?
Oh,
Why? Why did that? When I say that, why did that make you cringe?
no, I was scared of what you would say after you said the word Indian.
Oh, you think I was gonna say Punjab or something like that?
Oh no.
yep, that, exactly.
Yeah, I would never say Punjab. I've never said Punjab. I have it in my life. Who was Punjab? You know who Punjab was?
Who?
You ever see Annie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had one Asian chauffeur in the movie,
Mm.
but then she had an Indian guy. I think he's Indian. His name was Punjab.
Oh, was he?
He was
Oh.
he was mystical. Yeah,
All right. That's good.
and I believe that the music was much better with him in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay, I think we should start over.
I know what that means. Fact check. Yeah.
What?
Annie.
Right, let's get closer to Punjab. Yeah, and he was a black guy, which is weird.
Yeah.
It was Kevin Clash.
It was Kevin Clash as Punjab.
Wait, can you see who played Punjab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does it say? Oh, played by Jeffrey Holder.
Oops. He's certainly a black
So,
man.
Black man.
But I think back then they didn't have a lot of guys. I feel like that's when they make that kind of choice.
This is like the most racist move, actually.
1982.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't think it's the closest they had.
In 1982, there's probably
I can't tell if this is the most racist thing anyone's done or like
Here, how about this?
unracist thing
Is it
anyone's
worse
ever done.
if it's a white actor? Because 1982, not a lot of ethnic actors.
yeah.
So you would have to go.
I mean, I think I would have gone Mexican with a tan, right?
Johnny
Rather
Sanchez. Johnny Sanchez.
Johnny.
No, he's too small.
Johnny Sanchez is.
and he's
Punjab?
too also creepy looking.
Yeah.
He's got baggy eyes. It would freak Annie out.
Fucking baggy eyes.
Yeah,
He doesn't have baggy eyes.
it would freak Annie out. But the greatest Annie was. You want to start over or?
No. Let's keep going. We're having.
Why is my energy is
my energy
it's so
is
low.
great.
It's not. Why do you keep saying that?
Yeah.
Let's hold on. Let's do something to wake each other up. You do one thing to me. I do one thing to you.
Teach us an improv game.
Is it a physical thing?
It can be physical. Just
Okay, go
don't
ahead.
hurt me so hard.
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
No, you have to go over it.
No, because I'm gonna do something really sweet and nice, and then you're gonna slap me in the head.
Sounds physical.
Okay.
Okay. Choose.
What?
All right, for the audio listeners, George, I can't see. Can you tell them?
I just did it.
I missed it, George.
I touched her left breast.
Why the
With my-
left, not the right?
It was just farther to reach with my right.
Oh, some more about.
Yeah.
Correct
I'm
arm.
like, which one? This
Yeah.
is shorter.
Okay.
Yeah. But now you do your.
Okay. Come here.
Your left testicle. All right, now Khalyla's looking at Bobby. She has both fingers. Oh, she put both. Wow,
Fingers in my nose. That's crazy.
That woke you up.
Yeah. Let's just do something like a pinch or something.
So you always go for the hard shit after. Okay, go.
right.
Go hurt me.
How about do a thwack?
Yeah. Do a thwack.
Jesus.
Ow! Fuck!
Not a thwack or a
Bitch.
punch.
I get mine.
No, why do you lick your fingers? I didn't lick mine.
All right. It's just so dry though. It's to help you.
Don't really hurt me though,
help
Bob.
you.
Okay. Ready?
Oh.
You're a pussy.
Damn! Why
My
did you?
fingers hurt too. Oh no.
I didn't feel any
work.
of that.
It didn't work.
It didn't
missed.
work.
So then last week, Aquafina was here, and I recommended a movie called Titane. Titane. And I saw it. It was one of those movies, guys, we highly recommend it because it's one of those movies where Khalyla and I started it, and we had to pause the movie in 10-minute increments
Every 10 minutes.
because it got so uncomfortable and weird. And I've seen crazier movies, I guess, on paper maybe back in the day, but it's one of those movies where you just kind of look at the heavens and you go, thank God there's still these types of movies out there. I mean, that are, they seem a little experimental. They seem like they're trying to open up the envelope a little bit. It seems original and weird, and a lot of it doesn't make any sense in many ways. But it is so good. It's so fun to watch.
So fucked up.
And it's so fucked up. It could be in the top 3 most fucked up movies I've ever seen.
I would have to agree.
Yeah, and I've seen some fucked up shit.
Like Saw type of shit.
No, it's even
And-
worse.
Because the fucked upness has no rhyme or reason.
There's no rhyme or reason.
You kind of just have to accept the fucked upness without like a character arc. There is a character arc, but it's
almost
just
as if
a different kind.
It's almost as if God, right?
Yeah.
Not God. Satan went to his son, Damien.
Damien
Because
Satan.
you get a month in heaven. And Damien's like, thanks, Dad. That's what he sounds like, by the way.
Cute.
And he goes up to heaven and he just goes straight to Hollywood and goes, I want to make a movie. Damien. Hollywood's no. So then he goes to France. Right? And the French are like, here. It's like a demon directed this movie. It's good.
Yeah.
I love Jesus as well.
I like.
Yeah. Jesus is cool.
The whole. Even
Look
the
at that
cover,
thing.
The cover is kind of cool.
What a great cover. And I've never met an actress that was like half really hot, and then half, sometimes she looks like Tony Hawk. It's really weird.
Well,
What does that even mean?
you'll understand.
You'll understand when you see it. It's like at
but
some angles you're like, oh, I'd fuck her, and then someone's like,
Tony
yeah, man, does somebody get bored?
I would fuck both.
She can ollie.
I thought she was hot.
Hims, a wellness brand for men, my men friends.
Yeah.
Do you know that 66% of men start to lose their hair by the age of 35?
Yeah, I know guys. Like I have a friend named Andreas that's in that situation as we speak, and he does nothing about it.
Well, Andres, once you've started noticing thinning hair, it can be too late for you, Andres.
Andreas, is that hairline slowly starting to move backwards? Any bald spots yet? The best way to prevent more hair loss, Andreas, is to do something about it while you still have some. And why do guys turn to weird solutions or do nothing when they can turn to medicine and science?
Forhims.com is a one-stop shop for hair loss and skincare for men. It's time to write a new chapter, guys, one in which you could have hair.
And thanks to science, baldness can be optional.
These aren't snake oil pills or gas station counter supplements. These are prescription solutions backed by science. No more awkward in-person doctor's visits or long pharmacy lines. For Hims connects you to licensed medical professionals online, which could save you hours, completely confidential and discreet. Just answer a few questions. A medical professional will review, and if they determine it's right for you, they can prescribe you medication to treat hair loss that is shipped directly to your door.
Today, Hims is giving you their best offer yet. If you're not happy with the results after 90 days, Hims will give you a full refund. And right now, TigerBelly listeners can get their first visit absolutely free. Go to forhims.com/belly. That's forhims.com/belly. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See a website for full details and important safety information. Remember, everyone, that's forhims.com/belly.
Hello to she. I love it. Hello to she. I can't live without it. You guys, as Khalyla, several years ago, my butthole was a mess.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
I have to admit. It was a variety of colors.
It was a variety of scents as well.
It was a smell thing. More.
Anyway, honestly, like, I invite all of you listening right now. You could literally eat a fried egg off of my butthole.
And I've done it.
Yum, yum.
Okay. Anyway, you have, but you guys, the reason why is because we have a Hello Tushy at the office here at home, and my butthole is so clean, and I can't believe how affordable it is. I can't believe how easy it is to install it in yourselves, and also I can't believe what it does for the environment. It's just one of the best products I use.
Honestly, also a great Christmas gift, guys. Just saying. Hello Tushy Bidet washes your bum with fresh water for a way better clean than toilet paper. Simply spray and pat dry, right, sweetie? It attaches to your existing toilet, no electrician or plumber needed. It installs in less than 8 minutes. It cuts down your toilet paper use by 80%, saving money and paper waste.
It sure does.
Give the gift of a clean bum to yourself or your loved ones this holiday season and get 10% off plus free shipping right now at hellotushy.com/TigerBelly. Tag us and at HelloTushy on social media and we can celebrate your clean bum. That's hellotushy.com/TigerBelly for 10% off and free shipping. She can ollie.
I thought she was hot throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
I think
She's pretty hot. She's pretty hot. She reminds me of Sarah, her body.
She tall and beautiful and
gangly, kind of like.
I'm going to say something about Sarah, by the way, that might make you feel uncomfortable.
She's beautiful.
But
she's great.
She's
funny.
Love her so much.
All right.
Like so much.
I do too.
And the friendship that we've built in the last couple months.
You and Sarah?
Has been one of, like, I'm so thankful that you introduced me to her.
Interesting. That's fun.
I just like
that's
her
the fun
so
times. That's the good news. that's makes life all flourish. I love that. I love that you're being friends with my exes.
But she's also so nurturing and she's so warm.
She's a crazy person.
So,
I mean,
we love you, Sarah.
3 a.m, right? Where's Sarah? She comes into the bedroom in a ballerina costume. You know what I mean? And she does a sketch. Now, that's fun, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds so cute.
It's cute and fun. She's crazy too.
She's crazy.
But so are you. So
I know,
am I.
yeah. But in my heart, there's a gigantic spot for her.
I don't blame you. I think in my heart now too.
Yeah. And in my heart, I thank God every day that I met her. And I just think that she's a great person. I miss her in a weird way.
There's some people that are sort of like salt of the earth, just genuine, like
A mensch.
Yeah, she is.
She's a mensch. Yeah.
You never deserved her.
Jesus. Why?
That's just the.
Let me.
You might defend
look.
Defend yourself why you deserve her.
This is good.
I'm fucked
This
up.
is what got my. This is what got me the energy.
The energy right here.
Now you got it. You tapped into it.
She was always too good for you.
No, she never.
She was always too good for you.
All right. You know how many good. Steve was too good for you.
He was. I will admit that.
Okay.
Oh,
He absolutely
that didn't
was.
work.
I thought that was gonna start a fight.
Yeah, your
first I thought
face.
that was gonna start a
hey,
fight,
your face
but-
was kind of surprised.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, throw it out there. Oh, it worked.
All my exes.
Yeah.
There's a good chance all my exes were too good for me. That's why you and I have been together so long, because our level of fucked upness is a match.
Yeah.
Like, we deserve the monstrosity out of each other. I haven't been a saint in my life. You haven't
Yeah.
either. So it's
You
like,
and I are both though wild,
we're wild.
and you have
We're not okay.
we're not okay,
deeply
and we
unwell.
also like to act out a little bit. We act out a little.
That
bit.
I
laugh.
act out a lot.
I know you do. We act out a little bit.
Let's talk about acting out.
No, we can't talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
A little bit about
Don't be
acting out.
afraid. You and I definitely act out.
We do act out, and I think that. But let me defend myself when it comes to Sarah, though.
You don't have to.
I do want to.
I think that you.
Number one, here we go. Number one, yes, if you were to open up our insides, and you were able to display in front of scientists,
Yeah.
right, the goodness inside you, right,
Okay.
laid out there. Mine would be in like a little shot glass. Let's say goodness is a liquid form.
Okay, like ounces.
Fuck, God, you're so good, man.
It's ounces, man.
Yeah.
8 ounce, 12 ounce. You know.
What a bright guy. Yeah, ounces, right? She would have like they would have buckets, and mine would be in a shot glass. You know what I mean? But when I met her, I think here's what's great about me.
Oh, okay.
No, you want to hear?
Oh, yeah. I love to hear this.
All right. I understand. What's great about me is, number one, because I'm so needy, right? And also that I also am very kind of I take care of people. I'm generous,
So generous.
right? So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, at the time when I met Sarah, I was doing okay in my life, you know, financially and in career-wise as well. She's a comedian, right? So I was able to introduce her to different aspects of, you know, what I do, what we do, you know what I mean, as comedians, introduce her to people, you know, try to do this thing. And it's like, I think that we both helped each other, you know, but I don't think it was just a one-way street. I have things to offer.
You do. Can
know what
I
I mean?
tell you how much you have to
I'm not a
offer?
fuck machine.
You're not
know what I
a
mean?
fuck
You're
machine.
not.
No.
No, he's
But
not.
hey, bro, I've seen the movies, right? And I'm also biologically inclined to know how.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on.
He knows how to climb a tree real well.
Hey,
That's another slam about my size.
No. I'm
Another
saying,
slam about my size. No, but I'm a good person, I think. But
You
you're
really
right, she is
are.
better than I am.
here's
I know what
another.
we're talking about.
She's not.
the reasons why you acting out. What was the most recent act outs you guys have had?
Candy.
Wait,
I make a lot of candy.
You know what? I had
okay.
a I had a cleaning lady come here and she asked me why are there so many sunflower seeds in the ground.
Oh, that's one way he acts out. He, every single package from Amazon that comes to the door is bags and bags of different brands of sunflower seeds.
Well,
You collect, okay?
no, that's not a collect.
Try to help him out, but
It seems as though on surface I'm collecting
yeah.
because I have probably 52 bags.
I want to show you guys a picture of
Uh-oh.
the side of our side table, the drawer of our, what do you call it, our nightstand.
Yeah.
Why?
I took a picture of it.
When?
When I opened it, when my mom opened it, it was just an explosion of seeds that came out.
I
Yeah.
thought it was only down here.
No, my whole
Everywhere.
drawer is filled with sunflower seeds.
Oh.
And yeah, I get obsessed with things. Like I get obsessed with I get obsessed with all
He
kinds
fixates.
I fixate on things. That's why it's like when I watch a show, like I'll never bring it up again, but The Next Generation, I try to fixate on like what the people like. I watch things over and over again so much that I know what the background guy is doing. Like I always go, why is he going through that door? You know what I mean? He's not in engineering. You know what I mean? That's when in my head, you know what I
love
mean?
that you-
Yeah, I mean, or like different buttons. Like that button doesn't make sense. Why would they have that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, logically.
Here's one thing. We had a little
I
bit
know
of
what the
a.
fuck I'm talking about.
We had a break. I learned something new about you the other day.
What is it?
Are you listening?
I always listen to you.
I learned something new about you that kind of gave me a little bit of closure and a little bit of like more of an understanding for you. And it's like, earlier you were like, I'm really generous, right? And you are, in terms of giving things and experiences for people. Like, you are the most generous person I've ever met. But you have almost an inability to offer like physical affection. And we talked about this. And it was like, how did your parents like reaffirm or show you love when you were younger? And you were like, they were very good at saying I love you.
Which I am.
You're very good with words of affirmation.
Yeah.
You're very good with showing, not acts of service, but like buying things,
That's sad. Yeah.
right?
Gifting.
Money is a way of showing love.
Yeah.
But
Oh my God, I did this one thing.
You-
I keep thinking about.
what?
Oh God. I've never wanted to talk about this.
Let me say one more thing though.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you do not know how to receive touch.
Go ahead. Reception cleared.
Dude, that was hot.
And I asked him, I was like, what does this feel like? Because I was like rubbing his back. And he was like, it feels fine. Like he goes, it feels fine. And I was like, no, tell me what this really feels like. He's like, it's okay.
Because growing up to me, the only kind of physical affection I got was either violence, right? Or like the extreme of like kiss me on the lips.
Oh, I see. Okay.
My dad would be like, hey, popo, hey.
That's what you're good at. You like giving random like hard kisses.
Right, so it's like, then you go, I had to kiss my dad. She tightened up your lips like this. And you go, like that.
Because if you try to like run your hair on his, like when we were at bed at night and I try to like touch him or anything like that, it's like he recoils. So like he like moves backwards.
That's so
He
nice.
just,
That's loving.
or when he's sick and I'm like, let me take care of you.
That's something I will defend for the rest of my fucking life, young lady. All right?
What?
Ji Young.
It's just that when I'm sick, when I was a kid, right? And I'd be like, I'm sick. And they'd be like, okay. And I'll be like, I'll see you in 3 days.
I respect it.
And I lock the door of my bedroom and I just fucking weather the storm.
I respect that.
I don't need massages. I don't need soup from you. I don't need echinacea or, vitamin C or anything, all right? Or zinc tablets.
Yeah.
No, I'll do it on my own. What I do is old school. I'll go to a Vaughn's and I'll buy cloves of garlic.
Stick it up your butt.
Some kind of fucking animal? What's wrong with you today?
You are.
Jam fucking cloves of garlic in my butthole, baby?
Oh, man.
God, what are you, Dracula? Isn't Dracula do this? No,
would
he would
die.
die.
He
That
would
way. He would die.
die,
His asshole
yeah.
would burn off.
Like a turkey or something.
Yeah. No, but what I do is I take cloves of garlic, right? I peel them, obviously, and I chew them raw.
That's hard.
And does that work? I don't know if it does, but I feel like it
Does.
does.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll do like 10 cloves of garlic raw, and it burns your insides, right? And then I'll just put the sheet over my head, lay in the bed, and just write it out. Yeah.
I'm on that same bed.
No, you're not. You're Mrs. I'm sick. Can you make me something?
So when she does that,
He doesn't know how.
oh.
I don't know how.
He doesn't know. In fact, besides hard popos, he doesn't know. Look,
my
watch
God,
him. Ask him.
something
Ask
going
him
out
to give
there.
me a hug right now.
Hey, do you mind hugging Khalyla?
Look, see, he closes his eyes and he goes.
Oh, I
like
get
he's
it now.
shooting for a double. He's going for a
MMA
double
match.
or a single leg.
Yeah, when the Japanese, were coming down in Pearl Harbor, they were closing their eyes as well.
Yeah, it's like a death for him. He's
Right.
like entering a death.
Yeah. They're just, I have to do it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Yeah. I think it's more like, give me a hug.
Is
Come
it-
on.
Look at his face. Look
I know,
how,
love it.
have a genuine face.
I'm
Look
excited.
at the camera.
What? Say, we're watching a movie. Let's right, and then say,
cuddle.
what?
Cuddle.
Oh, man.
That's nice. It's so nice. Oh my God, I just felt it. Thank you so much for that. That's so nice. You know what? It's like your soul is getting massaged or something.
You know, in the beginning, when we first started this podcast, like
my God.
years ago,
Yeah.
he would always say, you know what I love about Khalyla? Is that after sex, she would just like roll over and not want affection and she'd get on her phone. That couldn't have been farther from the truth.
No, that you're like that, but baby, you're
That's
so
not-
fucking like that. You're so fucking like that. I can't even believe you're saying this out loud right now.
Telling the truth.
No,
No,
Bobby.
yeah, baby.
You know what? I was like that. I wanted to keep you so badly. And this is the one thing you said. I don't cuddle. I don't like that stuff. And so I was like, I want to stay in this relationship.
She
I want him
sacrificed.
to like me so much. So I'm going to play the cool girl. And so after sex, I would just be like, pretend. And I'd be like,
Oh, that's what you're doing?
I want to be
sacrificed.
held so bad. But
Yeah,
I
but
wanna be
I
held
said,
so bad.
I said it up front. I go, I don't like it. Up front. Right? And I never said like, oh, I'm a fucking cuddle master, baby. I got a fucking 3 stripes on my black belt on that shit.
But it does.
You know what I mean? No, I was like, I don't like it. I'll do it for you. Right? And I do it for you.
When?
I have.
When?
8 years.
You have-
thousands of times.
You have never cuddled with me in 8 years.
Are you out of your fucking mind? I have so many times.
You have never
that's hard to
cuddled
believe.
with me after sex.
Is that not hard to believe?
Really? On the couch. On the
No,
couch.
after sex.
on
After
my
sex.
on my fucking
Wow.
on my dad's
Or after
grave.
sex, yes.
You have never cuddled with me after sex.
Because can I tell you why? Get back up, all right? Because you don't know about Korean anatomy,
What do you mean?
wait, yeah,
okay?
that's
And for us, right? For you guys get your energy right from protein, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And carbohydrates. Am I not right?
I love carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Carbohydrate.
Right? Koreans, right? Our energy is sheerly through our testicles. And it's based on our cum, our sperm. And we use it to make life, but you also use it for energy.
Okay.
Right? So when I come, right? I can't move. It's a physiology. It's a Korean there we go.
Korean anatomy.
Right? That's why I want to so badly after I come. I go, I want to hug her, but I can't get to her
It's the calm.
because of the cum energy.
See?
That
Can you
makes me feel
understand? Can you empathize now?
That makes me feel so much better
What?
now
feel
that
better?
you explained
Thank
it.
you so much.
The calm.
Yeah, what is it about? Why do women want to spend time with you all the time?
It's babe.
We're at the barbershop now.
What is this? What is going on?
woman over here?
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Hey, men want to fucking be held too. I've held many men on my bosom after sex.
You want to be held?
I know Gilbert wants to be held. I know it. I know it. Shut up. Don't even play cool guy right now.
I like my hair being played with.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Worse.
No,
That's
it's
not worse.
fantastic.
George, don't shame this fucking sensitive, wonderful being.
And also, yeah. I like the hair. I don't like the cuddling because my arm, when she wants to always do that,
There
it
we
goes,
go.
It goes out.
But you don't lay on her chest? I don't care which
No.
direction the cuddling goes. It doesn't. I don't
Here's the
have
thing:
to-
if I lay on her chest, I just go to bits. I start going like stuff like that.
But what's the point of it?
George, what about you?
No, I wonder what the point of fucking cuddling is.
Connecting skin to
No,
skin.
it's a
physical touch.
waste
It's
of fucking time.
physical connection?
You're laying there. And you're going. What is there to do?
I feel so rewarded by it.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a difference between. I think maybe fundamental difference between
I
men
feel
and women.
love.
I love you,
I know you're very good at the words.
and I'll touch your foot and I say I love you.
Just
my
the touch.
croc.
Yeah, yeah.
George, what about you?
Oh, I love to be Little Spoon.
See?
Oh, so you do like being cuddled? Okay.
What's Little Spoon, man?
He's on the inside of the spoon.
Oh,
Yeah, that way your arm
God.
doesn't
Do you
like fall
cry too,
asleep.
you little bitch?
oh my god.
You crawl into a little fetus position, you cry,
I'm like,
and you're fucking
yo.
sweating, you little bitch.
Spoon me. I've never been more alpha when I demand.
No, you
spoon.
know what you do? No, that's not what you do.
Spoon me, lady.
I know what you do.
All right.
Right?
Okay, you be
After you make love,
I'm not getting my hair fiddled with. Like,
Dude,
come on.
I have
after
great
you
hair.
make love,
Talk
dude,
about
I know you. You start tearing up.
I tear up.
I know, but he does for a man, right? And his tears are like, I can't believe a woman let me do that again. Right? Which is cool. And it's to God. Because that's a freebie or whatever, right? So that's I can't believe it, right? That was amazing. It's almost as if what that guy did when he in that movie where he climbed the mountain.
Free
Everett?
solo.
Free solo.
Oh, free solo. Okay.
It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Where he got up there, was like, I can't believe I did that.
Oh,
It's the same feeling. So, and then he's so grateful, right?
no,
Look at this.
Yeah.
Science shows
doesn't
that
help.
people who love cuddling have a proven advantage over everyone else.
that doesn't help. Much.
What's the advantage?
Yeah, I don't want to read.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to.
Good news, spooners.
Right.
A study first released.
Turn this up. This is fucking right wing propaganda.
Yeah, Steve Bannon, fuck you.
Fuck you, Bannon. So what I'm saying is that I'll tell you. And then when George, his wife, right,
Yeah.
looks at her and he goes, "Look at this little piece of shit crying like a fucking baby."
That's what you think his wife said?
Yeah. But she says it internally. Outwardly, it would be rude. And he's like, and he's shaking. He's in a fetal position. He's crying, right?
Little spoon.
And he's like, "Little spoon," and she goes, "Fuck this fucking." I want to say it's the word, but what she thinks, but I can't say it.
I can't imagine your wife doing this. I know her, and it's just the idea.
Fucking F word, right? And then she just, she does it, but she, in her head, there's a time limit.
Yeah.
Do you ever notice that when she does that?
Oh yeah.
3 minutes tops. And then she has shit to do, like life stuff, not cater someone to a weak little pussy.
Oh my God.
A weak little puss.
I'm sorry, I'm kidding. You're a good guy, and your heart is big. And congratulations.
You know what's happening tonight? Some
Cuddling.
definite cuddling.
No, we're not.
Look, if you don't want to do traditional cuddling, they also
I have to eat something.
There's different types, so you don't have to necessarily. Have you done this one with her before?
What's that one?
Where you go behind her and you hold her.
Yeah, when we make pottery. Her and I know to make pottery like in the movie
it's
Ghost.
A lot of ceramics.
Right? We have the music and we do it. I go behind her and we make the pottery. So what's another position?
This is an intertwining leg one.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
No,
does.
we do that on roller coasters.
I'll tell you.
So we can lock into each other so that we don't fly out.
This is an actual conversation we have in therapy.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm like, so she asks me, she's like, so when does he touch you? I'm like, sometimes randomly he'll come into the room and just like physically wrestle me, and we have like a jujitsu.
That's what my dad used to do.
And so that's his way of showing like quality time is he can never just hold me tenderly. It's got to be in a chokehold. It's got to be me fighting for but
Rear naked chokehold.
I always end up choking you.
That's right. You know what I mean?
Way likes it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, I you blame my dad.
I do blame him. Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, those other positions?
So like shingles, this is the common one I do, but it hurts my arm after like.
yeah.
No
15
honeymoon
minutes.
hug is where it's
That
at.
looks terrible.
Yeah.
No honeymoon
that?
hug is the
Go
best.
back, go back, go back.
What even is that?
Zoom out a little bit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is Bobby right here.
No, I'm the cliffhanger. I love cliffhanging. Don't you love cliffhanging?
No, I want honeymoon hug.
Which
babe.
honeymoon? Which one's that one?
Second
Zoom
one.
into that
That
one.
one.
This is so much like
That's so
intertwining.
much commitment.
Come on, that's so sweet.
That's a 2-minute tops position.
Oh, my body would flood with oxytocin so much with that.
There's your
You know what? In fact, I want to throw out the how much time I'm willing to do these positions.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
let's start from the
The
spoon.
spoon. I could do 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Honeymoon hug 2. Shingles.
Oof, the bicep, bro.
I know. A minute.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetheart's cradle. I've done that before
That's
with
the
you, babe.
chest one, yeah.
You've not done any of these with me.
Yes, I have. Babe.
Can you confirm?
Well, I have small arms and a small torso, so it looks differently. Right? But it's the same. Loosely tethered.
That's when we're fighting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love the leg hug. We do that.
It's Asian.
The pursuit. That's what you
Oh, that's what George
that's
does.
That's
George is the
yeah.
pursuit.
Yeah.
Zen style.
Zen style. We don't do Zen style because you don't even like your butt touching my butt.
Yeah.
I don't get the grab.
I don't know.
We have to try.
Oh my God, baby. It's a comedy podcast. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? I love how you try to use this medium or to get me to do things.
It's like a challenge on air.
Because it's I think it's the one moment in life where you get my full attention almost in terms of dialogue.
It's
and
the
stuff.
only moment in life I get your full attention.
Yeah. So it's like this is where you get all of you get my attention this way.
I have a proposal.
Okay.
Okay, you know how we did a game last time and it was for that Michelin star restaurant?
Yeah.
Well, we have another game now, and I think whoever wins this gets to have control of the cuddling situation for a week.
No, man.
But if you-
I'm so busy this week.
If you,
I need rest this week. I need my energy. What's
But if you
the
win-
game? What's the game?
but if you win, we have to wager something before we even.
Oh yeah, what's the game? If I win,
You
what?
win, absolutely no cuddling for the rest of our life.
Holy shit!
No,
Not like we have had,
That's
yeah.
sad.
No, don't cry, babe. We cuddled before, and you're acting crazy right
You
now.
never cuddled.
Yeah, in your head, we have. Everyone listening to right now, we have. This is fucking outlandish and rude.
Tell him the truth.
That's the truth. I
never
fucking
cuddled.
hugged you before. This is crazy. Play the game.
All right, so we're wagering no cuddling forever, and Khalyla gets to control the
No,
cuddling.
let's
Cuddling
go.
for every
6
day
months.
for 6 months.
No.
Jesus
That's crazy. No.
Come on.
No, forget it. I don't want to play.
You gotta-
I don't like the deal.
How about one night?
I don't like the deal.
One night.
One night of deep cuddles.
Damn.
But does it have to be tonight? Does it have to be tonight?
No, can it be Thursday, maybe?
Oh, that's a.
We have nothing to do Thursday night.
How long?
You see, you're already.
How long? It's a part of the package. How long?
I need you to be
Let's
like
get
to
the
not do
details.
this when you cuddle. Like, oh,
No, I won't.
I
will do. You could tape my face
Oh,
while I'm
that's
doing
good.
it.
Good,
Okay.
Record it.
So you tape my face while I'm doing it,
Yeah.
right? And this is the face. I'll make up the face now,
Show
Yeah.
the camera.
right?
Do you like it, Khalyla? Do you confirm, or would you like a new
and
face?
how are you going to? You're just not gonna. You're gonna stroke me, right?
No, that's not a part of it.
Okay, 30 minutes.
30 minutes
Doable.
of no stroking.
Honeymoon cuddling.
Give me back honeymoon. I gotta make a deal here.
Wait, I gotta find the thing again.
All right. But if I win,
Yeah.
Would you skip
6 months of no cuddling or attempted.
Or would you like 30 minutes of something from her?
No.
He doesn't want to.
Yeah, no. So 6 months. Play the game.
Okay, let's just do the game.
Thursday night or 6 months.
All right, guys.
Great.
Guys. the exchange
This
is
is great.
crazy, but
I like this deal. Go ahead.
All right.
Ship Station. You guys, we have an online business. If I did any online business, let's say I sold clogs or made matchsticks,
Yeah.
all right, I would need to get it out to my, customers, right? I would only use ShipStation. ShipStation is something that we here at TigerBelly and my other businesses we use. We love it. It's so good.
If you sell anything online, I don't need to tell you that shipping can be super frustrating. There are so many carriers and a ton of factors that go into figuring out the best rate for each order. And with more people shopping online every year, the added holiday stress doesn't help.
Yeah, like ShipStation works with all the major carriers, international and local, including FedEx, USPS, and UPS. And you'll even get access to discounted rates that are actually reserved for Fortune 500 companies.
ShipStation makes shipping the easy part of running your online store, so you can get back to doing what you're passionate about, growing your business. Easily import orders from every sales channel, whether that's Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or your own website,
Yeah.
and automate just about any shipping task, all from one easy-to-use dashboard.
Make this holiday season a little brighter with ShipStation. Use our offer code BELLY to get a 60-day free trial, just enough time to handle your holiday rush. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top, and enter code BELLY. ShipStation. Make ship happen.
BetterHelp. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Check out betterhelp.com/belly for 10% off your first month. You guys, Khalyla and I and the people that work for us and the people that are around in our environment, we all use BetterHelp. We all love therapy. It's helped us in the pandemic. It's helped me in so many different areas of my life. And we just think this is a great service.
BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours.
Unload the stressors and get some unbiased feedback. You'd be pretty surprised at what you might gain from it. So see it for yourself.
See if it's for you. This pod...
Keep going.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and TigerBelly listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/belly. That's BetterHelp.com/belly for 10% off your first month.
Go ahead.
All right, we'll do 10 of these.
Okay,
George,
here we go.
we'll alternate like last time, so you can't choose someone's answer.
Can you zoom in?
Yeah, we'll zoom in.
Okay.
And George, keep score.
Go.
All right, so the goal is these are zoomed up celebrities.
Okay.
You have to guess who that is. And Bobby, we'll start with you first. I think
I'll go first.
Is that
Go
the,
ahead.
is that the best way to do
Go,
this?
go ahead, babe.
John Travolta.
Bobby,
No, there's no way that is.
what do you think, George? Or Bobby?
I think Jeff Bridges.
All right, let's see who gets the first point. John Travolta. 1 point, Khalyla for cuddling.
Oh, fuck. Thursday's
Focus,
fucked.
Bobby. Focus.
Thursday's fucked.
Focus.
Uh-huh.
All right, here. Bobby, you go first now.
Okay.
Cindy Crawford, Eva Mendes, or Marilyn Monroe? Look at the
Cindy
mole.
Crawford.
Okay.
Eva Mendes. I'm a super recognizer. You picked
Oh my God.
You picked the wrong game.
This is a fucked up game, dude. Fuck
Hey,
you, dude.
you have a fucking chance. Focus.
I don't know mouths.
That's that's 2.
Okay.
All right, Bobby gets to go again because Khalyla won. All right, we have Nigella Lawson.
Nigella.
Nigella, she's a chef, right? Or
Yeah.
like a
Is that your choice?
Angelica
Well, you choose this time
Houston.
first. I always choose first.
or Glenn Close.
This is a tough one because I'm. Oh God, it's definitely not Angelica Houston.
I should throw you off.
5
more seconds.
You know what? Fuck it. I think it's Glenn Close.
I think it's Nigella Lawson.
Boom!
Shit.
Back in the race. 1 point, Bobby.
Fuck,
2
I didn't know
points, Khalyla.
Nigella's face too well.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I know who this is. So easy. Come on.
What is it?
We have a forehead of a man, a celebrity.
I know what this
Jude
is.
Law.
I'm going to go first.
Fiennes,
Ray Fiennes.
Khalyla.
Yeah.
No, you got to pick a different one.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you got to pick a different
No,
one.
it's not because I have the same answer.
George, judging rule. How does this work?
Well, as long as we alternate back and forth, you can choose the same thing.
Yeah, it's Ralph.
All right, I'll just
Fiennes.
pick whatever she picked, and then would be a draw then? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that one was easy because of the hairline.
What is it now?
It's-
3-1?
What is this, George?
2-1.
2-1.
3-2.
3-2. Okay,
All right,
here we go.
go.
Who's
Ooh.
this?
We have an eyeball. This is Julianne Moore, Emma Stone, or Amanda Seyfried?
My first?
Seyfried.
Me first?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Emma Stone.
Mm.
I'm going to go with Amanda Seyfried.
Here we go. Oh, Khalyla knows the La La
What is it,
Land.
4? How many more is there?
We're gonna go to
4-2?
10. We're gonna go to 10.
I'm done. I'm dead.
No, you're not.
I'm cuddling.
Focus.
Come on, you got this.
Bobby,
baby.
go. You know this one. We have a mouth of Mark Wahlberg, Ewan McGregor.
Mark Wahlberg.
Khalyla?
Yeah, it is Mark Wahlberg.
That is correct.
That one's easy.
All right. We also have a earring and an ear. This is ridiculous. Ariana Grande, Liv Tyler, or Cheryl Cole. Is that a girl from X Factor? Cheryl Cole?
Yeah, Cheryl. Yeah. It's your go, babe.
Go ahead, Ben. You go.
I don't think that Liv Tyler would wear this earring, so I'm gonna go. Even though that could be Liv Tyler's face, I'm gonna go with Cheryl Cole.
Bobby.
Liv Tyler. Why do you always go to mine first?
She tricked you.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Either one.
I have two? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over. I don't even want to play.
No, it's not.
Lots. I
Never
can't
mind.
do something to win.
Come
because
on, babe,
number.
the ear.
I'll tell you why. Number 10. All right.
There's 15 of them, you said, right there.
Okay.
Prince Charles,
Tony Blair.
Tony Blair.
Martin Clunes, who I don't know.
I'm going to go Tony Blair.
Khalyla.
Ooh, it's a little too. Is it a young or old Tony Blair? Fuck, and I know they're trying to throw you off because Prince Charles does have funky ears, so it can't be that. So to just offer Bobby an extra point, I'll go with what I think is the wrong answer, which is Martin Clunes.
Boom, Tony Blair.
5-3?
Wow, it looks so different. Yes, 5-3. All right, we have a chin and a mouth. We have Andrew Scott, Ashton Kutcher, Bradley Cooper.
I'll go first this time. Ashton Kutcher, 100%.
Answer Kutcher.
Boom, tied.
100%.
Good maneuver. All right, should we just stop at 10?
No,
let's
we're
go.
going to do 15.
10? Okay, we have eyes. We have John Mayer, Joe Jonas, or Orlando Bloom. This
John
is very
Mayer.
difficult.
Yeah,
Really?
easy. It's John
Is it?
Mayer.
Right. Okay, that was
That one's easy.
Okay.
11. We have
I know this one
mouth. We
already.
have Pink, Drew Barrymore, Ellie Goulding.
I'm going to go pink.
It's definitely not Drew Barrymore.
What do you look? Oh, because the mouth.
Go to the other one, baby. Come on.
I'm gonna go with Ellie Goulding
Okay,
then.
good. Thank you. Fuck.
I didn't even know that one.
I don't even know. I've never heard of her before.
She's a singer.
Oh, here are the eyes. Come on, guys. We got
yeah.
Colin Farrell, Adam Buxton, or Kit Harington.
Kit Harington.
Kid Harrington.
Correct. I know those guys. All right, we have a mouth with Carrie Mulligan, Christina
Oh, I
Aguilera,
want Bobby to
or-
answer this.
How do you say her name?
Saoirse.
Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse, I think.
Saoirse, yeah, the Irish actor.
Carrie Mulligan.
It's Saoirse Ronan.
Ooh!
Good job, babe.
What
What's
do we got?
the score?
5-4.
There we go, baby.
It's
Five-
5-4. There's no way.
Yeah, any questions starting from 13 are 2 points.
Yeah, 5-4. That's 5-4.
Why are you trying to let him win? I'm just trying to get.
Okay, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down.
Kidding.
How are you telling me to keep score and then
What's the
change
score?
goals?
Nicholas
Say the
Cage.
score.
Nicholas Cage.
George, say the
Yeah,
score.
Nicolas Cage.
It's Khalyla has 10 to Bobby has 8.
Ooh, close. Okay, here we go.
We both said Nicolas Cage for this one.
Boom, correct.
God damn it.
All right,
There's no
here.
way to do
This last. Do you guys want to, Khalyla, you're in the lead, so you get to decide. Do you want to keep this at 1 point, or do you want to do a bonus? Like this is 5 points. It's up to
No,
you.
keep it at 1 point, guys. Come on.
Keep
I
it-
don't even know any of these.
Okay, here we go. Nicola Robert is a smiley face.
Mr. Blobby.
Okay, Khalyla, what's your guess?
God, I don't know who any of these people are. What is this?
It's gotta be Mr. Blobby, I think.
I'm gonna go with fucking Nicola Roberts then.
Wrong. It's obviously Mr. Blobby. I don't know who that
It's
is.
a tie, right?
Nope.
The 2 point.
Khalyla
That was
has
2
one.
point.
Your phone's talking to you.
Well, looks like Khalyla, you are the winner of the grand prize of a Thursday cuddling. Thursday cuddling.
All right, Thursday we'll cuddle. Half an hour.
I love it.
Honeymoon style.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how you thought at first I was an athlete because I was striking, and every time you.
Oh, you good?
Every time
You
he was like,
good?
"Come on, babe." I remember I would fail. Do you remember that?
Talk about bowling.
Yeah, last night. Where did we go?
Last night I went bowling.
You didn't bowl.
Why did you, man, she teed you up, bro. She teed you up for that.
Is that what you wanted me to bring me up so that you could do that
Like,
slam?
See, last night.
You don't bowl.
You didn't bowl.
My knee is crackety. Okay? Every time I get up in the morning, you hear this and my knees lock and there's like cartilage or something in there that's broken up. And every time I walk it hurts, right? I just didn't want to go out there. I'm so bad at I look like a man who has epilepsy doing it. Like my body just goes one way to
I'm not sold. You are one of the most agile and most
Thank you. That's
athletic
all I
people
wanted to
I've
hear.
ever
Nice
met.
reversal.
That's all I wanted to hear. I'm great, huh?
You're so good.
Diverse
Sometimes I think
physically.
you're so good.
Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. I fucking to take a black ceramic ball. Is it ceramic?
I don't know what
I actually
bowling
don't even
ball's
know
made
what
of.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
And to put in other little pins.
Put your little fingers in the hole.
Yeah, I don't like any of it. I've never won. I've probably hit 2 pins in my life.
But you know what was happening yesterday was I was doing so well and he wasn't liking it. So he was trying to psych me out. He doesn't like to see me succeed. So what he would do is right before I would
Get
right
a,
before I would
get
go.
a strike.
What would you say?
I'd say, "Good luck, sweetie. I'm thinking of you."
Can't wait for
But
cuddling.
when I
Thursday.
say that, it fucks her up, and she always puts in the little alley there.
The gutter. Every single time that he said, "You can do it, babe," I put it right in the gutter.
What were you thinking though?
When he was
says that.
It's almost as if I was in a full concentration, and then right when I was about to release the ball, he would say that.
Nice.
So his timing was very off. If he had said that right before, when I was still setting up, then it would be fine.
Yeah.
And then you just know how to like psychologically like fuck me up, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm an asshole. I think I honestly like even when like people were doing well, like Corey would get a strike.
Corey was killing it.
He was killing it, and people were like, "Yeah, right," and I'd be like, "Yeah," but in my head, I'm like, "Yeah, but I can make 1,000 people laugh at simultaneously."
You don't go there all the time.
In my head, though, I think that.
Even the smallest thing like that?
Yeah, so I do things good too. You know what I mean? Like when Corey's like, everyone, I'm a killer myself. You know what I mean?
You can't let people have their shine.
I don't say it out loud, right? Because if I said it out loud, then I'm a bona fide asshole, right? Like, not a big deal. I sell out. I would never do.
Let's be clear.
But in my head, I'm like, this is something that I can do that you can't.
Wow.
Remember last week we were talking about fighting your nature? You're doing it again. You want to be a bona fide asshole,
No.
but you're not.
By fighting my nature, right? I do fight my nature because it's like I force myself not to say the things I want to say, right? Which is
That has never been you. I wish you would do that more.
I do it all the time.
You know,
If I didn't have that filter, I would have been gone
you
a long
have
time
a
ago.
filter?
Yeah, it's not that deep of a filter, right?
It's a little, yeah.
It's a little.
a Brita.
It lets in a lot
It's a
of
Brita.
garbage and stuff like that. But
it's a Brit.
it's a Brita, yeah. But
Yeah.
still, there is a filter. If I said everything that popped into my fucking head, it would be over. I would be not living here.
They'd send you to the moon.
They would cancel me. Yeah, it'd be over. So that's why obviously I do have an editing system, you know.
Yeah.
But I still let things fly because I'm like,
What does your editing system sound like? If you were to voice that out, what
What?
does that sound like in your brain before you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that?
okay, so my head goes.
What do you want to say? We'll bleep it out. Let's
give
bleep
him
it
let's
out.
give him a scenario.
Yes, in there. Okay.
No, I don't even want to say what I want to say. I'm just going to just tell you what the.
You're watching Django Unchained.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Cla-
Here we go. Right? No, there. When did I have to edit myself? Oh, yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, yesterday I
Wait,
went.
let me guess where.
Where?
At Sebastian Maniscalco's
Yes.
party. Oh, you would have to
Oh
edit
wait,
yourself there.
tell everyone what was the party and what was going on.
So Sebastian does these parties at his house, and he goes, and this time,
I'm going to defend Sebastian and say it was a kid's party, sweetie. Of course you have to edit yourself.
Yeah.
yeah, but kids weren't around,
Oh, okay.
right? So it's like, come to my, I think it was a rodeo cowboy party.
Cute.
So everyone's wearing cowboy rodeo gear. It's
Were you?
Sunday. No, I look like a henchman for the Yakuza. I mean, I look like the guy that gets the like you know what I mean, the energy drinks for the Yakuza.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, what they call like, hey, we're about to do a hit, you know.
Red Bull.
Yeah, where's Chang Chang? And I'm the one that brings the fucking Red Bull. My point is I didn't look good, and I went there, and immediately when I'm there, I see Mario Lopez and their families. It's all like Hollywood elite in terms of like entertainment tonight type of Hollywood elite.
Traditional family setup.
Traditional family Hollywood setup,
Right.
where there's kids and people that you definitely go, oh, there's that guy, there's that guy, there's that guy.
Yeah.
But isn't people that I generally, and usually when he does his parties, right, you see other comedians. Like, oh, there's Whitney, there's Bill Burr, whatever. So I have places to go.
Yeah.
For some reason, there wasn't any. So already my mind's like, beep, 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 beep. Filter alert.
Filter
Right?
alert.
So everything that comes out of my mouth, even a hello, goes through a gigantic process in my brain, right? And it's like there were many times where I was talking to Lana for a brief second. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. And then that's in my head. I know it's not a funny thing, but
No.
Well, here's why it's difficult for you and I, right?
I'm sorry.
Well,
My flow is wrong. It's not going well. I'm not adding nothing.
I'll add something to that.
Here we go. This is not a good one.
I'll defend
Why
you.
am I like this?
Here, listen to me. It's difficult for us because we don't have a 9-to-5 corporate job where we become really good at self-editing. Like we are around each other so much and around these motherfuckers that like we're always running our mouths freely, right? So we don't get enough practice at being that type of person. So what happens is when we're thrown in these situations that require us to edit, we really do struggle. Where we're like, the F-bombs just fly out of my mouth. I can never be truly as appropriate as I should be in those settings because I just don't get enough practice.
But it's also the culture has changed so much that I don't know what's right or wrong. There was a time where everything was, open, and you could just throw things against the wall, this and that. There are definitely things now that is like I don't want to tell the joke, but there's a specific joke that I tell in my act that I don't know if you're aware of that is so fucked up that like when I tell other people it, they're like, you can't say that at all. But then when I do it on stage, it crushes, right? So it's just like in society, they're like saying, you can't do this. But when it comes to comedy, right, it's allowed. So I get confused about,
I'm confused as well.
it's like I can definitely say stuff right now that I can say on stage. But if I say it now on this podcast, it could definitely ruin my career. But if I did it on stage, I don't necessarily think that would be the case.
Yeah.
Which is a strange place to be.
Well, it's implied that you're on stage, that it's not real. It should also be implied that most of podcasting isn't real either.
It's performing.
It's still a stage, in and of itself. Right?
Yeah. But it's like if I see like a heavy set Asian guy on a set, my gut instinct is to go, "What's up, Fat Chong?" Right? But it's a
Good one.
good one, right?
That Chong.
Chong Fat, or I don't know what it is. I haven't thought. You know what I mean? And if they were a certain generation, if they're my generation, they're like, "Ha yeah," you know what I mean? But anyone like under the age of 30, it's like that's cancelable.
Yeah.
It's over, right? And so you learn these things.
But
You learn to live and survive.
can we talk about? I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it. We don't have to mention what hotel, but you got banned from your first hotel.
What?
God,
We won't even say where it happened.
I'll tell you what.
No,
it is.
do not say the name or place.
Ban? How do you?
He got banned from a certain hotel.
Wow.
And
I've never
folks,
been banned from
this
a
is
hotel
what we
before.
call destructive entitlement. Just watch. Tell the story.
Great. I'm so glad you brought that up. So, I've been recently in a city where I was in a hotel.
Okay.
It's a hotel that I've been before many times. And this hotel has 2 rooms that have balconies.
Okay.
The rest of them do not. All right. So when I showed up at this hotel, I go, "What's up? It's me. I'm here." They go, "That room that you're usually in is not available. It'll be available Saturday." So I waited. I switched room Saturday. And as I go out to the balcony, I light a cigarette and I hear a door open 2 stories above me. And this fat white dude, who's probably 50 or 60, "Excuse me, young man. This is a no smoking, property," or whatever. I go, "What the?" I think I just said, "What the fuck?" I looked up because I've been there so much.
Yeah.
And I've smoked so many cigarettes on that balcony. So I just went, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
And then I get a call from the hotel. And they go, "Excuse me, no smoking." I go, "Oh, all right." But then it made me mad. So I started smoking between the room and the patio.
So you're smoking inside the room now.
Yeah, so that when they roll up the window, they can't literally see. So now my hand is out the window.
Fuck, man.
No, I don't want to get caught by the fat fuck.
Being seen. Yeah.
Yeah, right? So now I'm kind of technically smoking inside. Right? And I think that's what did it.
And
What did they
was the
say to you
second
after?
phone call like?
Ring, ring. We got our second complaint. I go, "Is this the same fat fuck that complained the last time?" They're like, "We can't divulge that kind of information, sir." I go, "Fine, I'm not." But I just kept doing it.
Oh, man.
It's like when Dice lit the cigarette up at the gate at LAX.
This is the problem with you.
No, just stop for a second. Let me just defend me and Dice. Right? Society makes these rules up. Right? Groups of human beings before me got together and said, based on the Bible and also our Constitution, we're going to create these rules for you. Right? I'm the type of guy that looks at the rules and go, "I'm all for that one. I'm all for that one."
What a privilege.
Not that one. Right? That one is ridiculous. And so that's how I live my life.
All right.
Why? Would now argue against that?
No, I already said what it was in the beginning of all this.
If they said putting on lipstick,
Here's why I know.
okay,
Do you smoke inside this house at all?
no.
Right?
No, I don't.
Why?
Because of you.
Yeah. Because what would happen if you did?
You destroy me. You whip me, you destroy me, and I'd rather not smoke in the house than get your wrath. But I don't know the fat fuck 2 stories up.
Yeah, but that is not your property, Bobby.
Yeah, oh, here we go. Now we're gonna get an argument, all right? Smoking outside on a fucking patio, right? Listen, let me defend smokers, by the way, right? Hey, you non-smokers, you guys made a rule years ago, and you said we can no longer smoke inside hospitals and airports. And what did us smokers do? We went, "You know what? You're right. We will abide by your rule, even though it's inconvenient for us, even though you're taking away some joy, right? But now we smoke outside, and it's a fucking problem too." You give them an inch, they take a mile, George. Right? And you got to draw the line somewhere.
Sounds like a
Like-
modern day William Wallace to me.
Oh, God. You entitled little.
You know what, George? And that's why I like you. You're right. I am the LA William Wallace, am I not?
God.
It's called freedom, my friend. And I will exercise my right, and I will get banned from more fucking hotel rooms. I'll tell you that right now. You think that's my lasting complaint? I'm fucking going to every hotel
Who
room.
do you think you are, though?
Korean Elvis. BetQL Daily, presented by FanDuel.
If you're not sure where to start with sports betting, like Bobby is sort of a noob. Honestly, like it's a great way. Like Bobby and I watch UFC a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes who we want to win isn't who we
Not the
put
best bet.
money down for.
Not the best bet. Yeah.
And yeah, it's just not the best bet. And so listening to a podcast like this sort of gives you insight into not betting with your emotions and who you love as a fighter. And that helps me sort of make smarter decisions when I bet, when I put money down. BetQL Daily is the must-listen show for sports bettors and sports fans alike. Listen weekdays 9 a.m. to noon Eastern on Odyssey, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. Who are the hosts of the show, sweetie?
Oh my God, my favorite guys in the whole world. These are my friends. Joe Ostrowski.
Joe Ostrowski.
Yeah. Joe Giglio.
Joe
Giglio.
Giglio.
Well, I mean, he's from Italy, so on the island that he grew up in, that's how they pronounce it,
Yeah, in Sicily.
Giglio. And we have Aaron Hawksworth from the Hawksworth Family Group Foundation.
And they serve up wagertainment.
Yeah,
The
they're
sports
great, really
talk-
good at what they do, and they have really good insights for you guys.
It's the sports talk you love with the betting insights you need each weekday.
If you're not sure where to start with sports betting, start with BetQL Daily, presented by FanDuel. Listen weekdays 9 a.m. to noon Eastern on Odyssey, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. And L.A. William Wallace.
L.A. William Wallace. I think I'm Korean Elvis.
That's so gross behavior, babe.
I know, but what is it, honestly, though?
There are other ways to, like, if you're having a Napoleon complex moment and you need to flex your power and be seen and feel powerful, smoking in a hotel is not the way.
Okay, I want to say this too, right? You're talking about somebody, you specifically, right? You don't know the suffering, and you're gonna go boo-hoo. I know, you're gonna go boo-hoo, right? I'm gonna tell you something, okay? When you're 5 stories up,
Only 5?
stop for a second, all right?
You'd have a case if you said 27.
When we moved out of the Beechwood apartment to come here, right? What was the reason why we moved?
Too many animals?
No, we have 3 dogs, right?
Yeah.
And we have to 3 times a day walk down 3 stories.
Yeah.
And to take a walk.
Yeah.
With these dogs, right? A smoker has to go down 40 times.
Oh,
My point being, though, is
that dog needs to pee and poo.
I need to smoke. I need to smoke as well, as much as they need to pee and poo, right?
You're
So
right.
For me, it's
Who
like
fucking who?
I'm out in a fucking balcony outside, right? Not doing it inside. Yeah, no, you're crying. The guy upstairs is the one that's crying, and I'm looking up, going,
Fat Fox crying. Yeah.
and you complain all you want. Kick me out of the hotel. I don't give a fuck. They're just gonna put me in another hotel. Fuckface.
Are you pretty sad though that you're banned from that hotel?
Yeah, I am. I love
Is it
that
a good
hotel.
one? Oh, damn.
I really love that
I was gonna
hotel.
ask you if it was a good one.
It's been hurtful. It's a good one, and I fucked up.
They
right?
didn't even like tell him while he was there. They told him through a friend afterwards.
Oh.
They told it to me
They-
through
no,
the
through production.
production.
Said you are no longer allowed there.
Yeah,
What do people on set say?
I haven't been back. I flew out, and
right.
then I got a call from my friend going, "Yeah, they banned you from the hotel."
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
We should try to go back and see if they just forget.
No, I want to stay at the other place that her and I go to. It's better anyway.
So much better.
Unhelpful advice.
Unhelpful Advice with Bobby and Khalyla.
What was that?
Hey guys, Jeff here. I'm 30.
Hi, Jeff.
Jesus,
Hi,
32. I just started listening to the show a few weeks ago. I started from the beginning, and I'm on episode 112 now.
Oh my God.
Honestly,
People
Bobby,
binge this?
They binge like 30 episodes a week. It's crazy. Honestly, Bob and Khalyla, you guys are precisely the kind of people I've always wanted to have in my life, but I haven't been lucky enough to find. I've
Thank
made
you.
terrible choices when it comes to letting people in, and I've paid dearly for it. My ex-fiance cheated with my best friend, and my other friends have slowly fallen over the years. I have no friends, no love, and my family is estranged.
How old is he?
32. Looking back, I don't understand how things turned out this way. And this is embarrassing to admit, but I've fallen on hard times financially, and now I'm living out of my car, and I'm in debt.
Oh my God.
Basically, my life is complete shit. I don't know what to do to turn things around. I realize that my mindset plays a part here. It's just so difficult to find space for hope and plan a better future when everything's looking so grim and hopeless. I know I probably shouldn't sound like a whiny bitch, and I'm sorry for that. I just don't have anyone to turn to ask for help.
Eckhart Tolle, baby. It's like Eckhart Tolle. You know who that is? Eckhart Tolle was a man. I don't know how old he was. Maybe at the same age, in his early 30s, maybe late 20s. He was living in somewhere in Canada where it was like in a basement, and the only kind of light he had was, you know how in a basement sometimes you get those like slivers of light, right? Like right to the street or whatever. Not a lot of furniture. He was depressed. He had nothing, Eckhart Tolle. And he was so depressed in this mattress. And one day he was laying there, and as he was contemplating suicide or whatever, and he created the. I mean, obviously it was a concept that we all know about, but he had a spiritual awakening when it comes to like living in the moment and having an enlightenment. And I think that at any age you can have an enlightenment. I think that it's just a switch of your mind, like a little switch that you turn on, right? And it shifts the way you perceive the world and you perceive what's going on around you. And once you realize what it is, the reality of your life is, it's not that big of a deal, and you can completely shift it and change it. Don't you think? People do it all the time.
I did hear something in yoga the other day that I really, really, really related to. Like, you say you've lost all these people. You only lose what you cling to. Like, we cling on to objects, to people, to experiences, to these things, and we bring so much meaning to it. I think that if we learn to detach a little bit and sort of like, see it, watch ourselves from like a distance and like kind of put space between these things that hurt us. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like you haven't really lost everything. You haven't lost those friends. You haven't lost that woman. It's just life happening.
I think you're talking about Buddhism a little bit.
It is. That is exactly.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly what Buddha says. It's like you
Yeah.
only lose what you cling to, right? So it's like, I think that every day is an opportunity for you to start anew, whatever that is, even if it's just cleaning out your car today that you live in, like those tiny little steps, but you have not lost it all. I promise you that you have a big life to live still. You're only 32. And even if you were 67, you'd still have a big life to live ahead.
Greg Fitzsimmons said to me Saturday night, I was complaining to him about stuff, and he goes, you live in fear of losing things, right, that you have, right? And I go, yeah. And he goes, well, what if those things that you have, you let them go right now? Then how do you feel now? If you're just able to let that go. And I go, you're right. He goes, the things that are really working in your life is your podcast and stand-up, right? I mean, those are the things that you didn't stop doing, right? And these other things, you're afraid you're going to lose them, either whatever the reasons, either get canceled or whatever I might be. But it's like if I let go of those things that I'm willing to lose, I think my life would be much freer and better. And I think I want to get there in my life where it's like the reality is that corporate America, even though we do fuck with corporate America, this show, but we do it in our own in our own way, and the way we can live with it almost, right? So I just gotta let go of this other stuff, this other bullshit. I think also how I can come to that conclusion is that I think I've gotten a taste of whatever I thought, what I wanted or whatever, or, I always thought to myself that if I'm ever invited into a club, even if the door is small and I'm not invited for that long, it's kind of gross.
It's a gross club.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a gross club, and when I see it, I'm around it, I just kind of go, it feels icky.
It does.
I can't explain it. There's an icky feeling about it, and it's like, even when I'm on set or whatever, and like an extra or a background somebody or a guest star, you know what I mean, is going, oh wow, you're a nice guy. Like, they'll say to me, wow, Bob, you're a nice guy. I didn't think you're. And I'm like, bro, this is garbage. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This isn't
It
life.
really is all garbage.
I shouldn't say that. Should I say even
It's
should I
all
cut that out?
garbage. It's all garbage. No one is better than anyone.
Life
in
is
this-
garbage.
But also, it's like,
Yeah.
yes.
Life is garbage.
And sometimes you just have to let life happen. You have no real control over any outcomes in your life. Like, the person, you could have your entire fucking life planned out, and it's unlikely that you're going to hit all of those marks. It's like, you just got to accept, you got to let life happen, whatever way it wants to fucking happen.
Yeah. This is the worst I've
the
ever
worst.
been in a podcast.
What?
Yeah.
I think you're brilliant. And I think your toenails are brilliant. It has its own style.
Shut up.
There.
They look like Volkswagen.
Anyway, guys, thank you for listening.
Can I
think we
recommend
gotta-
him a podcast? Naval Ravikant's How to Get Rich Without Getting Lucky. It's a based on his tweet storm. It's, I think, 2.5 hours long.
George made me listen to
Great
that.
podcast.
What's it called?
How to Get Rich Without Getting Lucky. Naval Ravikant.
And where do you?
I think it's just at the Naval.
Why is it good?
Because he just touches on everything, and he's a Silicon Valley type,
Okay, I want to listen to it tonight.
and he
Not filtered at all. He doesn't.
a lot
You
like
listen to it?
Me and him listened for 3 hours in a car ride.
so many different
Josh-
theories on life, but like I mean, the main thing is just how to get rich without being lucky, like how to make yourself somebody who like gains wealth, like who's where wealth is attracted to you, but like in a practical sense, not one of these foo-foo things.
It's interesting though because I am in a chunk part of life which is a miracle, where it's like I'm able to make money through nothing almost, and it's like this. I guess this is all I've ever wanted really, just to be in a spot where it's like I'm getting paid for what I just did.
What you're not good at doing is like you keep forgetting the original dream.
What is it?
Everything that you're living today is the original dream. When I first met you 8 years ago, you said, I was like, what is it that you want in your life? And you said this, 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 and this. 5 out of 5 you have.
I have everything.
And somehow
I know.
I see you on some days really struggling and you're like, I'm really upset, this and that. And you're forgetting the original dream.
I understand that. It's just that,
So Bobby, for my birthday, got this amazing dive watch.
Thank
for
you.
me.
You're welcome. Great fucking guy.
10 points.
How did you know to get that for my birthday?
Well, as your boyfriend, I analyze things.
Uh-huh.
And I live life with you and through you. And I know all your hopes and dreams. And I know your hobbies. And I was thinking, God, she's out there like a warrior, like a sea warrior. That's what I always call people. I to call people, want to tell people. Anyway, so you're a sea warrior out there. And I'm like, how can she deserves what the greatest sea warriors, and all those great sea warriors, they always have those watches. And so I deduct and reduced, and I got you the gift.
And what was the gift?
A watch.
What kind of watch?
A sea diving watch.
What was the brand?
I don't know the brand because I just went to, you know what I went to when I went and bought it?
Who sent you the link?
I Googled it. Give me the variety.
Tell the truth.
What?
I don't know what the fuck are you talking about,
What is
man.
happening?
You're freaking me out right now. What the fuck are you trying to do right now?
Who did you ask?
Your sister, man. All right? You don't call people about me?
I do.
God.
I also just want to say, by the way, the last time I went diving in Hawaii, thank you for the watch so much. I met these amazing girls. One of their names is, hold on, let me say that I can cut this out. I met some amazing girls. One of them runs a dive shop called Westside Dive and Tackle, and it's in Kailua. So you guys, if you need all of your dive needs at all, go see Ginger. She's a badass diver, spearfisher woman. And I met this, so I don't know if you guys know this, but there's like, it's very intimidating for like a girl to get into that type of stuff, right? I feel so blessed that I met this woman. Her name is Reina Pasatiempo.
Ooh, what a name.
And these girls are just so, they're like taking me out on dives. They're like teaching me everything I need to know. And I couldn't be happier because it's not always like the friendliest community. And so I just wanted to give them
Shout
a shout
out.
out because like, holy shit, I feel so lucky to be adopted by them. So yeah, support the shop, do all that.